Hello everyone and welcome to Friday night at the Art House Studio. My name is Karen Ellis, and actually I just realized I was talking to the girls before I started the recording and saying I'm thinking about moving my Friday nights to Thursday nights, and so that whole program's got to change. It'll be Thursday night at the studio soon, so I think we'll start that next week. Just giving you a heads up before our long weekend so I can do that and not skip out on you next Friday, which I would have had to have done. So it'll be good. Ah, see, Phoebe, you were just saying that. Oh, do. You watched something on Thursday. I was just asking the girls who broadcasts on Thursdays, and would that be a good one? But I'm going to change my hours here at the studio, and I think that Thursday nights will work out well, and hopefully I won't overlap the other one, Phoebe. Anyway, I have in front of me a 5x7 sheet pad of I'm going to say it wrong. I'm going to say it the other way, Eileen. Yupo. It could be Yupo, and Eileen and I have been affectionately calling it Yupo today. So if I say Yupo for some strange reason, just ignore me because that's going through my head. But I think it's Yupo, and I'm really hoping, I was just saying, I wish the manufacturer would phonetically spell it out somewhere, because I have heard it a couple of different ways, and I know I'm going to be butchering it, but regardless, this is a really cool polypropylene smooth finished watercolor paper. It rocks my world. Next best thing to a glossy surface, but it is 4 watercolors. Can you see the sheen on there? It's really sweet. I sell this here at the studio in the 5x7 and then a couple other cut sizes, and I sell it all the way up to the big sheets. And but I've never had the opportunity to play with it on my Ustream broadcast with you guys, so I thought I'm going to do that today, especially, oh my gosh, I was so excited. I happened to be on Facebook today and saw a post by Maria McGuire, who posted for a Stencil Girl blog hop, and Using Your Stash, I think it was. Anyway, if you haven't checked it out yet, you have to go to Maria McGuire, Google her. Hopefully you can get the link, and if not, it was a Stencil Girl blog hop that was this week. Okay, she did the most amazing, I was in love stuff with stencils, which I love, and oh my gosh, alcohol inks. It's been so long, and I've had people requesting them coming back in the studio, which I think is funny as anything, because you know what comes around goes around again. I have these, and I have played with them a few times, but she rocked my world with stencils and alcohol inks today, and I needed to play with it. So I am here to tell you to go check out Maria McGuire and have some fun. Pull out your alcohol inks. There's some new colors too that Ranger came out with recently that I might just have to get now, because I'm kind of liking this. Wait until you see. Did somebody else do a stream with Yupo and alcohol ink? Like, seriously, it rocks my world. So I'm going to do it because I thought it was totally great. I will show you, I did one earlier today just to kind of try it out, and this is what I created. Now this is my first one I did, but it was like totally, I was like so in love. It was like, la. You found the link? You'll tweet it for me? Okay, let me see. I'm going to go in, and I'm going to allow links for a sec. Okay, I should try the link now. Thanks, Eileen. I looked at it. I made a comment on the blog as well, and yeah, totally cool. So I did one 5x7 sheet and got 2 cards out of it, right? Can you see that? Well, darn. One thing you don't have, alcohol inks. Oh my God, see? Can you see my, there it is. Thank you very much. Believe, dream, create with Maria. Appreciate that, Eileen. Awesome. So, yeah, so I'm gonna play with that. So I quickly had a peek at what she was doing. I have my little alcohol inks here. I'm just gonna go on, look at my great felt. Who says you have to, you use what's in your stash, right? There we go. I just happen to have like really expensive wool felt, but whatever. We'll go with it. Actually, should probably cut a better stick for it. Put some on my blending tool. And alcoholic. So I'm going to do a few little dabby poos on there. That was aqua, for those of you who may or may not. Like, I have like my stash, man. A peach Bellini might be fun. Peach Bellini and aqua. Yeah, her little blog post tutorial was really kind of great. And it was so sweet. She was using up her stuff. She used like 20 bottles of alcohol ink doing this. That was cute. I'm gonna use it. Dang it. I'm gonna use it all. So I'm literally just smooshing it, turning my, you know, the traditional method of using alcohol inks. That marbleized look that we all know and love with them. But the Yupo works really nicely. Now I'm getting fuzz on here. I think my Yupo had a little bit of fuzzies. So just a nice little wash. Yes. Eileen just wrote, did Karen say she's doing a little dabby poo on her Yupo? Yes, yes, that would be me. I'm gonna add thanks, making me giggle. Stone washed. I'm gonna add a little bit of a different blue on here too, just cause I kind of like that third color look, and I'm gonna add it just on my diagonals. You guys know how much I love my diagonals. So not on the whole card. I like that. Okay. Cover it up so the alcohol doesn't evaporate. Here we go. 20 bottles. She must have made one pile of pages. Oh, totally. But just gonna blow on this to let that alcohol evaporate. But the Yupo is like it's essentially a glossy paper. So, you know, archival version of, I love it. Just gonna blow on it. If I do this, be hot. You must haul out your gloss paper and alcohol inks. I know, like seriously. I was like all over this. So I have some cranberry here. I'm gonna use some purples. Now that I've got this, I'm gonna use some reds and purples, maybe wild plum. Yes, I have wild plum. I have mushroom. Ooh, clover. I don't know, what am I gonna use? Lettuce. Although I don't have much of that, and I don't really want to go green on there. What's this one? Slate. Darker gray. Currant. That might be fun. Raisin. Watermelon. That's better. That's a nice bright one. Okay, and stencils. So I have my stencils here. What should I use? What should I use? What should I use? I'll just show you. Oh, I have an idea. I just had an idea. I know that's kind of shocking. I am going to use my cloud stencil here. This is one of Crafter's Workshop. And I'm going to place that on. And I'm going to get my silver Fixative, because I have that too. You tend to gravitate to water-based products, so I'll do some water-based stuff later. I'll do that next week with the Yupo. We'll do Yupo times 2. Okay, so shaking up the Fixative, and I'm going to drop it on here. And I think because it's Fixative and it is a little thicker, I am going to go ahead and get a new piece of felt and dab that on. So let me put it right on there. Hello, Fixative. I think I'll use this one too, up here. And yes, I'll do this one down here, I think. Because why not? And I want to add a little bit of color to my pounce. But I'm going to do that right by dropping it on. Because that's one of the things she did that I loved. But I think, I don't... Maybe I still will with... Maybe I'll use that stone wash, the one that I used the diagonal with. I'm just going to drop a little bit. I just dropped it on the wrong spot. I'm just going to see what this does. This is experimentation at its best, everyone. You see that? I kind of like that. Because I knew it would seep under. It's one of the things I like about using the stencils, but I wasn't sure how far under it would seep. The Fixative should still, the metallic, because it's different than a regular alcohol ink, it should still repel or give it a texture, and it is. So you can still kind of see it under there. Okay, so now I've got that. I was thinking originally doing Dina's birds. When I saw the clouds, I thought I could do clouds and birds. Because I was going to do Dina's birds in a different way. But now I think maybe I'll pounce them on there too, just to make it a little bit more so it doesn't run underneath. Sorry, I'm blowing on it just to evaporate the... You have photo paper. Yay, Miss Press! Photo paper and alcohol, and get it out, get it out. Ranger Glossy is good. I'm using Yupo. You could use the cheap photograph paper that you get like from Kirkland or whatever. Clouds and birds, clouds and birds. Like, isn't that neat? I kind of like that. All right. Birds. I'm going to grab a different... Okay, and I think I'm going to do this in the watermelon. And nice red bird. But I think I might also add a little bit of purple in the plum here. This is wild plum. So I got wild plum and watermelon. See what that does. I am kind of singing to myself because this is nice. I quasi did this bird, so I'm going to do that up there. Dina, these, for those of you again who aren't familiar, this is Dina Wakley's birds. And I think it ran a little too much, but you kind of get the idea. Perhaps I can go back in when this is dry and go over it with something else. I think I just got it on my lip. Like maybe even a Sharpie. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let me go get my Sharpie. Hold on. I'm just not sure about the solvent on the alcohol. If that'll eat through it or not. Hello, Linda. There's a recording, Miss Press. We're doing alcohol inks on Yupo. There's that. Inspired by something I saw on Maria. Sorry, I'm thinking and can't talk when I think, apparently. Maria McGuire's site today on at the Stencil Girl blog hop. Maybe I won't use that edge, I'll use this edge. Yeah, I'm kind of going in very haphazardly. I'm not trying to be very precise. And I'm just kind of outlining these birds. Just give it a little bit more definition. Okay, see what happens. Okay, so that's not too bad. Sketchy, sketchy. I kind of like sketchy, sketchy. Okay, this isn't my fave. I'm going to go back to what I really liked. But it was a practice, right? I like it though. I think when I cut it down and make it card size, it's going to rock my world. Okay, so I'm going to go back to this and get her going again. So I've got my alcohol inks here. I'm going to pick some light colored ones. I'm going back to this. I'm not finished with it, but I think I like it, but it's not really doing what I was hoping it would do. I'm going to put some lettuce, some aqua, and I will use some of that peach Bellini as well. The black did help define the edges. Yes, it did. I see. So I'm going a little greener than the blue, but I'm wanting to keep this light because I am going to layer, and so hard to make it light after you put a dark color on it. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this. And I want as many textural things in there as I can. Little lines from the ink. And I don't want to drop any blending solution or anything on that to make it activate. I don't think I need to. Got a little bit of fuzz balls in there with this one. I didn't have it earlier. I must have been picking up some fuzz. All right. So, la, 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 la. This one would be good. This floral. Florals are always good in my world. Ooh, the leaves might be good after. Apparently I'm getting a message. I'm just going through my 6x6 stash, guys, to see what I have here. That could be fun, 2 different florals. Dashes. No. Wah, 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 wah. Just dance. Alright, I think I've got enough as I keep looking. Okay. Ooh, that already moved it around a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to place this puppa on there. Now this is not going to lay completely flat because it's got like a million layers of paint on it. But hopefully this will still work. And I am going to start dabbing. It's kind of dropping alcohol ink. I don't want to drop too much. I'm getting a lot of messages apparently. Sorry guys, I should have put my phone on. Now you can paint with these, right? So if I took a paintbrush and moved it around, you would also get some fun, but I'm just essentially dropping this on. Because I had so much ink over on this side, I am going to do some there. I like this watermelon color. Okay, so there's that one. Ooh, am I the only one who's got a fuzzy video? Do you have a fuzzy video? I'm sorry. Hold on, let me see. Shouldn't be. Alcohol markers I'm sure would probably be fun too. Let me know if it stays fuzzy, but I'll put that up there. I'll put that there. Hopefully it'll stay. Yep, the quality's all the way up, music. It is. Just sometimes it goes in and out because of what I'm doing. It may be funny because it's coming all the way from Ontario, Canada. Good Lord. You're killing me. All right, so I loved that wild plum too, so I'm just going to drop some on here. And I'm going to add it I'm not being totally perfect, as you can see. I could be doing this, I suppose, with more precision, but whatever. And a lighter one, shell pink would be good. Let's try shell pink. Because yes, I do have oodles of these things around in my stash too. Now shell pink is really soft. So on top of this green, it's going to look almost a little orange. Ooh, I like what it did to the colors in there. Oh yeah, we'll just keep adding on top like this. Let's just spray it. I am gonna... Ooh, I got excited. I hope you guys can see what happened here. The way it's mixing with these other colors. It changed their color. All right, so I'm just gonna let this dry for a sec. This is gonna take more than a second, so hold on. I'm into it now, boy. Oh, I'm into it now. Hello, Nancy, how are you? Hi, Pat. Nice to see you joining us here tonight as well. Go wild, African lion safari. Sorry, that's a local thing. All right. I want to take this off, but I don't think I can yet. And I don't think it's wise to put a heat tool over top of alcohol. It might not be good. You're thinking the same thing, music, as soon as somebody says that, eh? Go wild. Yeah. I'm just worried that, yeah, I'll try it. I'll keep it really far away. Now, if I start a fire, call 911. I am. Keep guns high. That heat gun sounds like it's had better days too. I've kept it pretty far back. I'm very aware of the potential, so do as I say, not as I do, I suppose. That might be dry enough for me to remove. Let's see. Yeah, it might. Now I put a ton of ink on there, but look at that. Oh, look at the vibrancy of that baby. Holy smokage. You don't want to melt a stencil either. That stencil's not gonna, that'll be all right. Look at that. All right, I'm gonna let that sit for a second. Okay, I love that. That's bouquet-like. I am gonna add something else over top of it because that's just what I do. Yeah. I think I'm gonna add leaves on top of this. It's really pretty. Like, you guys, I wish you girls could see it. And guys, because I know there's guys who watch my show as well. I really wish you could see this in person because it's just shiny and jumping right out at me. It's beautiful. I'll do one more while that's drying, and then I will show you the other. Yeah, I love this effect better than the other one. I was trying to be a little bit more precise, and that'll teach me from being precise. Since when am I precise? Stay with what I know. Let it dry. Yes, I will let it dry, I promise. Okay, so another piece. And what should I do this time? I don't have a whole lot of light colors. That's my problem. You know I'm going to want to break open more of these. Good heavens. I think I'll use the shell pink, and lots of it, because it's gorgeous and it's a beautiful light color. And then, do I want to use rust? Because I think cranberry might be a little too much. Use a little bit of rust and a little bit of peach Bellini. Some soft colors with the rust, and we'll see what that does. Hello, Vicky. Yes, we're using Yupo. Yupo. Yeah, pretty, pretty, pretty. I just didn't want a green-blue background. Try some burgundy. Oh yeah, I'm all over. I don't really have, although this is turning out okay. Let's put a little bit of cranberry on there. I don't want it too dark, that's the problem. So if I, yeah, pretty. Just putting it in my diagonal. How much money is the paper? Is that what you just asked me? I have it online. If you check my website, I have, somebody wants to link it, they can. Depending on the size, I have it in the sheets and I have it in 3 other sizes. And if you look up Yupo, on my website in the shopping online store, you can see what we sell it here for. I forget now. Whew. I just bought a pad of that poo paper and had no idea how to use it. Honest to goodness. Eileen. Well, I gotta get that little piece out of there. Now I got my fingerprints on it. Actually, that's kind of pretty anyway. It's a beautiful watercolor paper, and I'll do some watercoloring stuff with it next week. Why didn't you buy toilet paper? I love it. Okay, so I want to do something else, and this time I want to do it in the greens. Wah, 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 wah. Let's try this one. I think maybe right there. And I'm just going to drop some green on it. Wah, 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 wah. I like how it fills out. See how it's filling it, but it's kind of staying in the stencil line. This also helps that this particular stencil doesn't have a massive amount of paint on it, so it's laying a little flatter. So this is lettuce, and I'm just going to add a little different two-tone color here. It's almost looking peacock feathery right now. Oh, somebody's coming in. Hello. How are you today? Good, thanks. I just want to let you know I'm broadcasting online right now. And so nobody can see you, but they can hear you. So I'm just going to be a minute here, and we're finishing up a little demo. You're welcome to watch. Okay. Okay, so what I just added was peach Bellini. And I'm really liking this pattern. Can you girls see it? It's almost stained glassy. Is Yupo anything like photo paper? Not really. Music says, oh, did you just do it right from the website? This extraordinary non-absorbent surface resists tearing and buckling and remains perfectly flat, eliminating the need for soaking and stretching or taping. How was that? Did I do it justice? Okay, so I'm gonna this is enough. Yes. Nah, I should have waited a little longer. See, I'm just too instant gratification. If I had waited longer, you would have seen the pattern longer. But I kind of like that anyway. Okay, so the next time I do it, so you would have seen the pattern, but look at that bubble. Kind of like it anyway. All right, I'm going to let this dry, and I'm going to put one of these over top of it later anyway. I know, yummo Yupo. Okay. I am going to add some gold fixative, maybe? Mixative, I mean, not fixative. No, Kathleen, I think the try a stencil with larger cutouts. It's so much that I needed, if I had to let it dry, you would have seen them. Maybe I'll do it one more time and I will show you online. And your 3-year-old screaming, pretty paint, pretty colors. Thank you. I love it. All right, let's see if I've got enough of this in my stash to do it. So the mixatives, the metallics in this line is that's what I'm using right now. And they are a little more opaque. So this should stay on top for me. But I'll let it sit for a little longer than I did the other one. Because that's my problem. You guys know, it's my instant gratification. So let me just let that sit for a sec. Did you have any questions or anything? Okay. Not a problem at all. I'm glad you came in. Were you just over at City Hall?
Yeah.
How's it over there?
It's good. It's not as big as it was a couple years ago.
No?
No, they had a lot less art this year, but it was still good.
Do they? Good. You gonna go tomorrow?
What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow is the Arts Festival, which is probably what, so there's more people coming tomorrow. So more vendors and stuff. I'm over there tomorrow too, so yeah. Yeah, they kind of combine the two events this weekend, and yeah. Yeah, it's all good. Well, I hope to see you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, have a great evening. This is actually drying fairly well, and I'll show you what I mean in just a sec. Jillian asked online that what is mixative, and mixative is also part of the alcohol ink line, but Music did answer her question for me very nicely, thank you, is that they've added a mixative to the metallic so that it'll keep the pigment, yeah, won't flow as much, makes it more opaque. All right. There, so it's a little bit more, can you see it? I love it. It's pretty wonky. Love it. All right, I am gonna have to do one more and keep it on just for you guys. Who am I kidding? And I'm gonna let it dry. And when I say let it dry, I mean you're not gonna see the finish of it because I'm going to let it dry naturally with that on there for probably a half hour. And then I will finish it up and I will post it on my website. And of course I will link it to our Facebook page so that you can see it. Along with the finished versions of the, like, I love the colors in this. Holy wonky. Holy wonky, pretty paints. Okay, shell pink I used, right? It's not going to be exactly the same, of course, but that's okay. I used a little bit of rust and peach Bellini, I believe, to begin with. And I got a yay, so that must be a good thing. Okay, Karen, keep your hair off the page. Because if I tell you the truth, when I did the original card, I waited longer so you could see the pattern. See? Oh yeah, I did. All right. Yeah, I love it too. I think it's so great. Use up your stash, get new backgrounds. And then I used a little bit of, was it cranberry? I think it was. Yes, it was. I taught with this stuff probably at least 7 or 8 years ago. Oh, it would have been at least 8 or 9 years ago. Wow. Because I taught with this stuff before I had a studio, and I've had a studio for 7 years, so I used to teach at stores. It's been a while. But I haven't used them in forever. It's nice to know they don't go bad. I think I had one that dried out a little bit. I probably had the cap left open too long, but this is so fast and easy to do. Absolutely. Really fast and easy thing to do. Okay, so where was that? Okay, this is the one I used. And I used a little bit of clover. Clover. And then I added a little bit of lettuce, I believe. Yes, it just evaporates. That's why I say I could dry it out a little. Yeah, that's the one thing about having these in your stash. At least you're... running low on them. Running low on the lettuce. No! Oh well, that's gone. But I did put a little bit of peach Bellini in there too, didn't I? I think I did. I think I might add a little bit more clover over here. All right, and I am going to let that sit and dry, and I will let you know how that turns out on my website later. This technique works great on ceramic tiles too, of course. Of course, something not porous, absolutely. Do this on ceramic tiles and then seal it with some resin. That'd be, oh my gosh. Ideas are coming forth. I think on this one, I got a stamp out here. I think I might actually cut this down. Let me just grab my cutter. I think on this one I'm going to use the silver Fixative. You have a bunch of wall tile in the garage? Well, there you go, Kathleen. I agree with music. Perfect project. So this is one I think of Dina Wakeley's, isn't it? Look at that. add a little bit more down here. Just through the, I'm just using it through the blending tool here. And I'm going to do one on this side over here. Don't want to add any more of that mixative. There we go. Ding, 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 ding. How fun is that? Oh, no, 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 no. Don't try jelly. Don't try them on the jelly plate. No, 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 no. I just saw Eileen said try them on the jelly plate. No. Water-based only. Yes, that wouldn't be good for... No. Look how pretty. I am in love with that. Hold on. Let me show you on a card. Look at that. Ooh, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. I'm going to add a bit of aqua over here now too, because I'm not liking... Ha ha ha. Okay, isn't that fun? Okay, where am I going with this? Where's the other piece? Right here. So I was thinking if I added it to the stamp, what would happen? Anybody willing to try this with me? Are you willing to do it with me? Let's try it. I just went and grabbed a piece of foam to stamp on. I just have one of Donna Downey's Itty Bitty Unity stamps. I just need some time and a beautiful place to clear my head. Amen, sister. Jen dips her dyes in UT and she'll try at least anything right. I'm with you. I'm good with it. Just try it all. I think I'm gonna add the mixative on the felt and then dab it on my stamp. And as long as I work really fast, this might work. Well, you can see it, but I think it was too thick. So maybe baby wipes. Maybe I should have stamped it once, get a little bit off, and then did it again. Baby wipes are pretty to alter. Wonder what this will do on here because there's alcohol in it. Yeah. I figured it's in. Oh, hello. That's kind of neat. So it ghosted. So now perhaps since I ghosted it, I wonder what it would do if I used archival ink on it. Well, who knows? What's not, it's worth a shot, right? It's only paper. Okay. I think I got it all. Wink. The silver might look like a halo. That's what I was thinking. But I think I didn't quite do it. Well, close. It's kind of fun. I should send this to somebody and say I think I need a more beautiful place to clear my head so I can stamp straight. But I like the idea. I actually kind of like it. It works. It works. All right, I think this is probably dry enough that I can take this off and show you. There's a couple little spots that aren't, but for the most part, see? You can really see it there. I didn't have to wait so long, but I'll do something else with this, cut her up and do something and post it online so that you guys can see. And I think I'm going to do something with this one too. The way it's stamped, it's pretty darn near perfect. It didn't do too bad. I like it. So who am I sending this to? I should pick a number. I'll send this to somebody. That's why you stamp tissue instead of dry. Yeah, well. Okay. For those of you who want to play, I will send 2 out. 2 that I finish. I will write on this piece of paper 2 numbers. Okay. All right, when I say go, pick the Ontario girl, cough. Okay. I have 2 numbers here. I'm not going to show you until you pick. I'm going to say go, and when I say go, say your number, and the person who picks is either right on or closest to I will have it sent, okay? All right. So 2, 3, the number, by the way, is between 1 and 24, because that's how many are online at this moment. Okay, go. All right, I'm gonna 4, 3, 2. Okay, stop. I'm gonna wait a second just to see if there is a lag, because I think there is. So I'll wait a minute. Okay, so the closest without going over, I have 2. Was 14. Nobody picked 14, so I have 2. Eileen and music. Here you go, kiddos. You need to email me your addresses, okay, please? Email me at thearthousestudio@rogers.com. Now the other one I have here, gah, commercial. Yes, I know. You're welcome. The other one here, Pat, you got it, but it was your 3rd number. Oh, I'll give it to you anyway, only because I didn't say one per person, I suppose, I guess. I don't know, for heaven's sake. So I'll make 3 and I will send it to you. Shaking. I have to be more clear. But anyway, so I'll send out 3 in the, okay? So those ones you get. So the 2 13s and the 9, I'll send that to you, okay, guys? All right, so just send me your addresses and I will pop those in the mail on Monday. All right, so somebody's going to get this one, though. Woohoo! Except, with a little, I need more beautiful places. And that'll be fun. Yeah. And then, yeah, I'll cut 3 and make something out of all. But look at that. Like, that's beautiful. Like, I like that. Of course I'll sign it. I'll make a little message on the inside. It's a card after all. It's all good. Absolutely. So, and I'll do something with this one here. So I think maybe I will spend the last couple minutes with you guys creating on this one. But you see what I mean? If you let it sit, you'll actually see the stencil. Just saying. If you actually do what you're supposed to do. I'm wondering if I want to do this one. I think I might. And put that down and do it in what? What will show up? Actually, I'm going to try with the blue. And see how that turns with the alcohol ink. Because that'll react with what's underneath, right? Let that dry a sec, and we'll see what we got. It's the arthousestudio@rogers.com. I'd love it. Play like that on Monday. Absolutely. Come on, dry. Come on, dry. Thearthousestudio.ca is my website, but my email address is thearthousestudio@rogers.com. Very cool. She has the link on her clipboard. Yeah, see? That's pretty cool. Look at that. I get so excited about the craziest little things, don't I? So if I do that, and then I have to let that dry. I want to put some Fixative on there with some circles. That's what I want to do. And then cut it and see what I get. This one might be fun. Look at that. Beautiful. I think I might actually cut this one and do the dots separately. Hold on. Look at that. And this one is dry. Like, aren't they gorgeous? And where is my, there it is. Silver Fixative. Look. That's so pretty. All right, girls. Oh, so very pretty. I get so excited about the craziest little things. Anyway, look at all that I've done. Like, I've done like a million little things here, and I'm loving them. Absolutely loving them. Radical. Anyway, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, everybody. I am going to log off now and finish getting ready for tomorrow's event here in Cambridge. If you are in the area and you want to come down, I will have a booth over at City Hall, and we are going to be putting together a little mosaic quilt, paper quilt, and I'm looking forward to doing that with everybody here, and I will take pictures and I will post them on Facebook so you can see as well. Thanks for the inspiration, Carrie. I am totally inspired by, as I say, something that Maria McGuire did today on the Stencil Girl blog hop, and this is where it took me. I had to play too, so it's all good. Have a fantastic, fantastic week, and we will see you on Thursday next week, okay? Bye, all.